Hi, I'm Amanda and welcome to The Hot Plate. Today we're getting steamy in the kitchen making a classic deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are such a terrific and retro throwback to cocktail hour. I love them and they're really easy and inexpensive to make. So we've got all of our ingredients right here. We've got our little bit of Dijon mustard, we've got mayonnaise, we have some eggs, some salt, some pepper, and finally some paprika for garnishing. Now, we don't have exact measurements because it's really just based on consistency. We want to get all of those yolks nice and creamy, and we're going to show you how to do that right now. So we've got a medium-sized pot filled with water, and to that we're going to be adding 4 large eggs. So the water's cold, so we just pop them in, and then we're going to be putting them on the stove covered over high heat until it comes up to a boil. So now that the water's boiling, we're just going to take off the lid, and we're going to set our timer for 7 minutes. So our eggs are all hard boiled now, and we just need to cool them off. So I'm going to drain off some of this hot water, and then to make sure they're cool enough to handle and to help the peel come off, we're going to run them under some cold water. Perfect. So our eggs are nice and cool. We can handle them now. So we're going to move over and we're going to show you how to devil your eggs. Our deviled eggs are all cool, so now it's time to make our filling. We're going to start by giving our eggs a little crack and just removing the peel. So once the eggs are peeled, we're just going to slice them in half, because that's how they'll be presented, and then we're just going to, into our bowl, we're just going to pop the yolks out, and you can just give the eggs a little squeeze, and the yolks should pop right out. To make the filling for our hard-boiled eggs, all we have to do is just mix everything right into the bowl we have with the yolks. So into our yolks, we're going to be adding our mayo, and then we're just going to add in, not all of the Dijon mustard, we're going to add about half. So for 4 yolks, we're going to put in about a tablespoon. And this just gives it a nice tartness that is super addictive. So now we just start mixing it together. Perfect. So once it's mixed together, we're just going to season it up with a little salt and then a little freshly ground black pepper. Make sure you're mashing it against the side of the bowl because we want to make sure that we get any of those lumps mixed out. Perfect. So now we're ready to fill our eggs. So we're going to move this out of our way. We've got our bowl and we've got our eggs. Now, if you have a pastry bag, you can definitely pipe them in so it looks decorative. But I find a really easy way, especially when you're serving it up for friends, we don't need to be too fancy, is you grab 2 spoons and we're going to do what's called, the technique's called quenelling. We're not really going to be doing that, but it's a similar one. So we're actually going to just scoop our filling between 2 spoons so that it gets nice and soft. So see there, so you get a little oval. And that makes it a lot easier when we want to just dump it inside of our egg yolk. There we go. Just give it a little pat down. But that means we control the size of it. So we've got this beautiful deviled egg. And on top of that, we're going to add the final hit, which is a little hit from our paprika. And there you go. Beautiful, simple, delicious, and now I get to try it. Oh, I'm so excited. I love deviled eggs. All right, here goes. Oh, that is so good. A little bit of a hit from Dijon gives it a bite, and it just brings all of the flavors together. Oh my gosh, I love deviled eggs. Thanks so much for checking out The Hot Plate. Make sure to check out this and all of our other episodes and recipes at thehotplate.com and updates on our Facebook page, facebook.com/thehotplate.